So there's been a brand new row between J.K. Rowling and Emma Watson recently. Now, the pair of them had a bit of a Twitter fight going on, and apparently it was something seriously disturbing of what was said. So I'm going to throw an image on screen right now about this and what's going on. So it says, Rowling dismisses Watson as ignorant over trans rights row. Now, basically, if you don't know who Emma Watson was, she played Hermione Granger in Harry Potter, the original film, which was filmed back in 2010s, in the year 2000s basically. But anyway, she put out a little tweet about trans rights going on. So basically, Rowling and Emma Watson doesn't agree or see eye to eye on the whole gender rights thing. So there's a little bit of a thing here I'm going to read out. So basically, Emma Watson was saying that if you're transgender, I see you, don't be hated on and stuff like this. Now, I think J.K. Rowling doesn't agree with trans people because they're going around saying that, oh yeah, I'm a boy but I'm really a woman, and women are saying they're boys but when they're really not. So yeah, there is a bit of a war going on by the seams of it. So she and Daniel Radcliffe were among the stars who distanced themselves from Rowling when the author sparked a row by speaking out against trans activists, which Rowling said had eroded the concept of biological sex, basically, the genders. The writer was accused of being transphobic, which she denied, saying she was worried about the effect on women in single-sex spaces. Because, yeah, so what trans people are doing, they want to go into different, toilets. So women want to go into men's toilets and the men's want to go into women's toilets. It's a whole mess, I've got to be honest. In an interview last week, Watson said, "It's my deepest wish that I hope people who don't agree with my opinion will love me. And I hope I can keep loving people who I don't necessarily share the same opinion with." So basically what she's talking about J.K. Rowling without saying it's J.K. Rowling, basically. But yeah, J.K. Rowling put out a massive tweet on Twitter. I'm not going to read through the entire thing because we will be here for hours and hours otherwise. But basically she said that what Emma Watson was saying in toilets and hospital wards, basically saying that if you're a man you should stick to your own rooms, and if you're a woman you should stick to your own rooms and not go in the men's rooms, if you get what I'm saying on this transgender thing. But yeah, she said Emma Watson is being really ignorant about this, and well, I don't really know what to make of the entire thing. It's on transgender rights and that. It's a bit of a nonsense war that's going on. But yeah, she basically goes on and says Emma has so little experience of real life, she's ignorant of how ignorant she is. She'll never need a homeless shelter. She'll never go to a place on a mixed gender hospital ward. I'd be astounded if she's been in a high street changing room since childhood. I'm basically reading this entire thing. There's 5 paragraphs J.K. Rowling said on Twitter. I think that's absolutely ridiculous, but she does like her views, J.K. Rowling, not being funny. But Emma Watson did end up on the news, and she did a bit of an interview as well, saying that I hope we can move on from this and not be enemies just because of different opinions we share about transgender rights. Now, I don't really think that will work because her and Daniel Radcliffe have spaced themselves from J.K. Rowling about the trans views of things. And yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't really know who's hating on trans here in this situation. There was so much said on Twitter, and there's just so much to read through. It's Jesus Christ, my God, calm down, But yeah, basically Emma Watson said she still loves J.K. Rowling and refuses to cancel her out despite their differences on the subject. So yeah, basically it's about a public disagreement over gender identity, and one is saying, no, you're not this person, you're this person, who you were made to be. So basically, if you're a boy and you're saying that you're a girl, you're a liar, basically. And if you're a girl saying you're a boy, you're a liar too, according to J.K. Rowling, I think it is. But yeah, so Rowling has her very horrible views of things, and yeah, they disagreed. Like and subscribe to this video, share it around everywhere, and thank you for watching.